Yeah.
Are you guys excited as much as we are? That guy's probably saying like, what the heck are these guys doing?
Who cares? So guys, like I told you last week, I've had like a bad month with my previous car and a lot of loss. But I'm the type of guy that thinks that everything happens for a reason. And we got rid of that car, and like I was telling you, I was gonna get a replacement for it, and we did.
And this was totally worth it. It was totally worth everything. Kinda.
You messed up my drum roll. Right. Wait, who was the guy that got it right? What was his name? Do you remember?
Dylan James.
Dylan. So Dylan, you were the first guy to name it. We got the Porsche. So that's right. We got the 911. Let's hop in a ride. Whoa! That was so good. This is it, boys. The new, what do we call her? I don't have a name for it yet.
Widowmaker.
Well, the Widowmaker was the turbo. Well, we can call her the Widowmaker. Who
The
cares?
big Widowmaker.
Oh man, this thing is. So yes, I ended up with the Porsche. This, and you guys saw it when we test drove it. When he was looking for a car, like when I drove it, it was like a whole nother level. You know, like the Corvette was all that brute power, but the Porsche was so refined, and that to me, like.
And that's the beauty of this car. It's so refined compared to the Corvette. And like he said, it was brute power, and it was a little bit uncontrollable. And you know,
a little bit.
All right. It was a whole lot uncontrollable.
That would
I mean,
scare you.
I fishtailed so many times trying to get that thing to its full potential. With this one, I can actually step on it. Hands down, this is the best handling car.
Oh, yeah.
Will it beat my car in speed? I don't know, and I don't think so. We'll see that.
I don't know. It doesn't like its speed.
We'll see that soon. But handling, hands down, is the best handling car in the market.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Porsche, and they've never been about straight line performance. And that's something that I didn't understand until I drove it. When I test drove the car, I was like, okay, I get why 0 to 60 is not everything. Like, it's another level. This car makes you feel like you're a good driver, even if you're not a good driver. Like, it makes you feel like a Formula One racer, even though you're not. That's the best way I can describe it.
The funny thing is that when we test drove the car, when we test drove the Porsche salesman, he's... Are you gonna let me speak?
It's like you can't keep your foot off of it.
The Porsche salesman, he tracks cars every week.
Oh man, that story.
And the funny thing is that, you know, he gives the car to my brother after he does the whole spiel, and that's what sold the car 100% for my brother. He gives the car to my brother, and then he's like, all right, so now you try it out. He's like, step on it, roll. A curve was coming, and he's like, just, you know, hit it and roll.
It was significant too. It was
It was a significant curve, and he's like, just roll your foot in there, don't slam on it, just roll it. And my brother hit about 70 or 80 miles per hour in this curve.
On a curve with a salesman. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a pretty safe driver. I have never in my life hit 80 miles on a curve,
I don't even think about it.
let alone with a salesman. And then he's like, it's not you that I trust, it's the car. And I was like, well, damn, where do I sign? You know, it's like, you're one of the best salesmen I've ever talked to. On top of what he did, like this dude drove the car for us, and like Juan was saying, he tracks cars every week. He's been doing it since the 90s. I have never seen a man drive a car like this man drove a car. He was like my man crush at that point. Like,
I had a crush on this guy.
it was so sexy how well he drove that car, but the whole time I was quiet. Like, I was just like, what the hell, you know?
The funny thing is that I was in the back, so I can barely fit back there. So I was on like this, but I was so scared I was holding on to my seatbelt. But it was scared, but at the same time, I didn't feel like he was losing control. It's just, I've never been in a car with somebody driving the way that he was driving. It was amazing. But I've never felt like I was fearing for my life.
So all in all, you know, I'm in love with the car. So this specific model is a 2014 911 Carrera S, fully decked out. So it has about 420 horsepower, I believe. I'm not sure exactly on the torque, but it's full, you know, it has the sport exhaust, sports chronograph, sports chrono package, PDCC, which is the Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control. What else? I think that's it. So those are pretty much the add-ons. Oh, and it also comes with the sport design. So this came with everything that I wanted in the 911. It came with the sport design front end, which I think it's nicer looking than the regular Porsches. I like that. Those kind of look like a baby GT3. So I like that. I like that the bigger intakes in the front. So it really had everything that I wanted on it. I got a great deal for it. A little bit pricier than the Corvette, but I think it's worth it.
I think it's 100% worth it. I'm a huge Porsche fan since I was a little kid, so I'm happy he got it. That's the first car I told him when the Corvette Blue to get. Now, enough about the car. I'm gonna do a full review on this car on the channel so you guys can check every inch of it, and I'll talk more about this car in that video. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are excited as we are, and I'll see you guys next time.